in the firm community, both plaintiff and defense, have decided to step up. And what for some organizations, a $600,000 cut might have meant death, for us, it meant strength. So we have deferred associates in the room. And actually, I would like y'all to stand up. Where come on now. Where are you at? We have full-time volunteers working at the Lawyers Committee. Our interns, our law clerks, both summer and fall, who stand up. Our wonderful litigation team, all the lawyers who are in our office working together with the firm partners, with senior associates, with junior associates. Staff, can you stand up so folks can just see who you are? Come on. To our board members, you all have stood, and so folks know who you are. But I cannot tell you, in this tough year of making cuts, the Lawyers Committee had not done a shaving, I'm learning, in over 10 years. We've managed to exceed our numbers in terms of service. We've managed to exceed our own expectations. So I want to talk to you all for a moment before I get into the program work about what I came to the Lawyers Committee to do, because many of you all know I'm not an attorney. I'm an organizer, and the board decided that what we needed, we had great attorneys, is that we needed to renew our vision for the 21st century. That not only is civil rights dead, but there are people all over the Bay Area, not only that need our help, that need our partnership. What I came to do, and I was very clear, and although the days sometimes get a little crazy in trying to figure out how to help all the people who are coming to our doors, I thought that it was best to get strategic and lean and efficient. And so making the very difficult decision, as I just talked about, was extremely important. What I came to do is make sure that our operations, and that might sound a little boring, but it's the most important thing, an organization with a strong infrastructure can actually meet its mission. To ensure that our brilliant young attorneys, our litigation teams, the masters, the Robert Rubins of the world, have the opportunity to do what they need to do to continue to litigate and provide direct services in an organization that runs extremely smoothly. I was very, very interested in making sure, and we're in this moment now, and I want to congratulate Belinda Mesfin, our new Development and Communications Director, for mastering a communications plan to make sure that by next year, everybody in this room, if you're interested in the Lawyers Committee and there's a matter that we need your help with, there'll be a membership in, let me get it right because the technology stuff, interface on our website. We're going to have a whole new look, a whole new feel. But not only that, our communications to you and to the world will be uplifted. We're developing a new donor development program. So not only are we going to be asking you to support us, we're going to be asking literally this whole community, not just the legal community, but mothers and fathers and folks who are working in our communities to support what we believe is our road to freedom. I really want to make sure that our mandate of developing holistic partnerships in the community is real. What we've done in the last few months is beautiful and overwhelming. Only a few days ago, we got together African American leaders from three generations of Asian Americans to confront the burgeoning tensions, racial tensions in San Francisco. We partnered with New American Media, and they're filming us today. Thank you, Ann. And the ethnic news champion of the United States. It's a hub here in San Francisco to bring the ethnic press together to tell a new narrative, that there are actually people working on the ground who are really deeply in community and committed to racial justice, who are trying to mediate these tensions. That roundtable was successful, but not only was it successful, the Lawyers Committee was instrumental in ensuring that the Black and African American community and the Asian community will continue along this coalition. We brought together members from the prison community. We brought together folks from communities who are really interested in reentry, and we've developed a women's reentry roundtable to really look at the civil issues that are facing women, not only those who are incarcerated and who are leaving prison, but those who are faced with the heavy boundaries of the criminal justice system. I'll tell you a quick story. A woman that I met, beautiful church-going grandmother. She wanted to receive her son after being incarcerated for years and years. She had felt that her life was suitable to keep him at home. She lived in public housing. As you all know, law and policy states that if you are living in public housing, no one from your family who has a criminal record or who's been on probation and parole can live in that dwelling. And for 1 in 3 African American men to have police contact and contact with the criminal and juvenile justice system, we understand that the Lawyers Committee must take a stand. We want to be innovative, and yet we want to do things right. That being said, there's a lot going on, and I want to talk about that. And I'm not going to be able to do it as good as our brilliant litigators, but you'll hear more at MLK. But I want to talk about the Legal Services Clinic, because Nira Gavargas, who's here, is leading that clinic, and she has done an amazing job at ensuring that low-income people from all communities in San Francisco have an opportunity to get legal representation from you all. Literally, sometimes 2 hours to a family of legal consultation can mean life or death. Thank you, Nira, and for folks who volunteered for the clinic this year, those in the room, please. Bingham, where we are physically sitting, standing, eating, and drinking wine, they have partnered with the Lawyers Committee on an amazing piece of litigation. They are helping us and a number of other organizations intervene in a lawsuit to ensure that Caltrans, and Oren is actually the leader in that piece of litigation, can ensure that women-owned businesses and minority-owned business continue to get contracts. Thank you, Bingham. I will highlight only a couple of other cases that are extremely important to us at this moment. Williams versus the city of Antioch is a case that some of our attorneys are working on, and many of you all have been extremely helpful. There's a large community of co-counsel organizations and institutions and firms who are working on this amazing, amazing class action. We're very excited. We just filed a motion 2 days ago. That case is moving, and really it's about African American women who are on Section 8 being pushed out of their homes in a city that doesn't want them. The Lawyers Committee has stepped up and has just chosen to take a very, very significant part in this class action. And like I said at MLK before, I was very versed in the language of many of these cases. We're gonna win. Now, I don't know if Josh Floam is in the room tonight. Is Josh here? Well, if he's not, or if he is,